So let's first move to our home controller. So let's move to the controller. So here we need to add a function that will get all products. So here public function index, and here so you'll define the variable which is products, and we use the model products to get the latest first, and also call get method. So now you have products. So we return the view which is home, and we send products, so compact, and we have the products. So now we have our function. So let's import the model, and we are done. So next let's move to our web.php. So here we need to add the route. So the route will take us to the home controller, and here we need class, and the method is index, and we can give it name, and let's give it name which is home, and let's import the controller, and let's remove space, and we are done. Okay, so next what we need to do, so we have already, so let's close these folders that we don't need for now. So we have already this welcome page, so let's rename it to home.blade.php, and here we don't need all of, so we don't need all of this, and we need to add another folder. Let's call it layouts, and here we have app.blade.php, and we can move to the Bootstrap website, and we can get Bootstrap. So here let's copy this code and paste it here. So let's change it here from Bootstrap demo to Laravel 12 shopping cart. So what else we have here? So let's see what is wrong here. So nothing is wrong. So let's add here a div with a container, and inside we can yield and add here the content. So the content will be here, and also we need the font awesome for the icons, font awesome CDN. So let's get it from this website. So we have the first link here, so you can copy and use it here. So now we have the font awesome. So all we need to do now is to use, let's first organize the code that we have here. Let's make this like this, and also here and here also let's do the same thing. So now the code is organized. Okay, so now we can use this file here inside our home page. So extends. So the file is inside layouts app, and we have a section, and section here is the content. So we end the section, and here let's use home page. So save. Let's run the server to see what we have here. So let's add here PHP artisan serve. So the server has started. Let's refresh the page here. So now I think we will have only home page. Okay, so let's add or let's display our images. So let's add div with row with margin top and bottom of 5, and we have div with call md12, and also the flex and justify content. to center, and or let's use between. So here we will have the cart, and also we will have the how many total or the cart total amount. Okay, so we will do that later. Okay, so here cart items and total. Let's skip only this command, but I think we need another. Let's do something. Let's add another div with row and margin. Let's give it also a margin top and the bottom of 3. And here we have this div. Okay. So next, what we need to do, we need to loop through each product using for each. So products as product, and here we add div with column 4 and margin bottom of 2, and here we have div with card and height of 100, and inside we need an image and image source. So you can use now the product image. Okay, so let's use asset, and we give it product image. So what else we need here? So we have the alt. So the alt we can use product name. So let's remove the asset and use instead product name, and here let's remove this, and we can use so we can use a class. So let's give it the class card emg top. So let's save and see what we have here. So let's see what we are doing. So as you can see, we have different images. So if we did not use the ID, so we'll have only one image for all of our products. So let's refresh again. So these images are not showing just because of so sometimes there is a broken link or something like this. Okay, so we can inspect it. So here the ID, let's check if so let's go to this image. So image doesn't exist. Okay, so the link is broken. We can okay, we can keep it as it is. So let's move to the next. So the next is the title. Okay, so here we have the card and we need a card body. Okay, so let's add a div with a card body, and the card body. So we have here a div with a card title, and here we have the product title. So what else we need? So we have product title, and we have card here text, and we have product description. So what else we need? We need the price. Okay, so let's add another p tag, or let's add span with or let's add p tag, and inside we add span with the font weight bold and text danger, and here we have the price. So let's copy from here and paste here and change it to price. So save, let's refresh. So now as you can see, we have the description and price for each product. So let's add also the add to cart button. So let's add here button, and this button will have let's give it the class beta and primary, and inside let's add fast far and shopping carts, and here let's add to cart. So let's refresh the page and see what we have here. So we have our button, but I think here I have missing R. Let's refresh again and see. So here we have our button. Okay. So now we need to move to add to cart. So when we click on this button, so we need to add product to our cart. Okay.